Hi Libra, welcome to your August 2017 overview reading. So, I'm actually really excited to do this spread today. I haven't been excited to do a reading like this in a while, so I hope you enjoy it as much as I enjoy reading for you. Let's see, I also have some more stuff coming out. I just launched a class which comes out at the end of July. And I'm now offering single question readings, which were in really high demand. So I do offer that now, and I'll give all the details at the end. But let's go ahead and get started. I'm just gonna do the monthly cards for August, and then we will do the spread, wrap up with the 3-card pick. All right, for Libra, for today, I know there is magic in my life. Okay, that's a beautiful card to have come up first. It's just like the power of your intuition, the power of your ability to manifest, all of those things really coming together this month and coming to the surface for you. So well done with that. Now, Paulina, Cassidy. Clarity. Clearing your mind brings you closer to your sacred inner wisdom. Okay, that's definitely true, and that goes hand in hand with knowing there's magic in your life. You know, that is a big part of the intuitive piece, is like understanding and knowing what it is that you're able to cultivate and bring to the table. Okay, let's see what I want to do next. These are the Doreen Virtue Angels of Abundance cards. So I'm just going to pick one. Come on. There you are. Oh, you get 2. Okay, so the first one, clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing a heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Okay, so that's really important energetically. Feeling like you are in debt to somebody is really uncomfortable, and both physically and energetically. Like, it's just a really tough position to be in. Or if you owe tons of money and you have debt collectors calling you, these are things that may have more of your focus this month than ever before. Okay, so here's the other card, Let Go of Guilt. Ooh, those are perfect cards to go together because a lot of people struggle with the guilt that goes along with being in debt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn to grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. Okay, so that's great to have together. Okay, now let's get into it. And let me know how you like this spread. I'm doing a different spread again this month, so just let me know how you like it. I want to keep it fresh for everybody. So sorry, the tripod's a little shaky when I shuffle. I'm trying to be gingerly shuffling the cards. Okay, and then I do have the Slutist Tarot. This is going to be like your relationship cards throughout the month. I'm doing the quarterly read again. Move this over a little bit. Okay, then we'll do these guys. Sorry, I don't want to shake the tripod anymore. Okay. And I pre-shuffle these, so they're pretty well shuffled to begin with. Okay, so with this spread, I'll explain each of the cards, but the first one is what's giving you confidence this month. Judgment. Ah, yeah. Is that not just the perfect card for Libras? So the thing here is it does look like there's a certain level of balance within your decision-making processes. So it's kind of like the judgment piece is confidence in your decision making. So, you know, a lot of the time when I'm reading Libras, there's all this indecision that comes to the surface, which is just kind of a natural way that you guys kind of operate. And so here it looks like there's just so much clarity this month. Like you're really doing things that are in alignment with you, that feel good to you. And that's a key thing for being able to make decisions. Oops, sorry. Okay. So what's keeping you healthy this month? Keep doing what you're doing. So if you know, aside from being, telling yourself bad things and the habits that you need to clear out, it's like this, it does look like you have been heading in the right direction. So the flip side of this is if you do have really nasty habits, like being really bad towards your body. So heavy drinking, not exercising or getting movement in, being really hard on yourself, like the guilt here, if you've been, really pressuring yourself to get over guilt or whatever that looks like for you, be gentle with yourself and clear that out. Otherwise, I think that a lot of you are going to be like, okay, I've got this. I have my workout routine. I've cleaned up my diet. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I am constantly talking about, the changes that you can make within your body to help with your intuition and just really to clear that up is wise at this point in time. So keep that in mind. So let's see what's going really well. Like what's satisfying you this month? Your intuition. So this is you. The High Priestess is all about tapping into your clarity and inner magic. So that's the first thing that we had come through for you this month, and that's the strongest. And I think that this is also contributing to your confidence within your decision making, is like, ooh, I have this because I'm so clear and I'm able to receive the messages that are for my highest good and are really in alignment with me. So you're really, really tuned in this month. Well done. Okay, and what makes you proud? What are you proud of yourself for? It looks like you're just really organized. You have all your ducks in a row. You have everything put together. There's a lot of organization going on here where it just looks really healthy. Like you're cultivating a lot, you're bringing a lot together. So it looks like this is something that you're typically not as skilled at. That's why you're so proud of yourself. Like, yes, everything is kind of going in my favor and I'm able to make things happen in a really positive way. And so this is kind of a new element for you, which is giving you a lot of pride, and rightfully so, because that's an awesome thing to have strength in this month. What makes you laugh? Where can you find the humor this month? The process of everything coming together. So what I'm getting from this card is like things aren't going to happen exactly as you imagine them. It's going to be a process. There's going to be ebbs and flows. And so being able to have a sense of humor within that process is really going to help you this month. So just be mindful, you know, laugh where you can as you're getting everything together, or just kind of like, oh, of course that happens. You know, let's figure it out. Let's still bring things together and laugh along the way. And that's really going to nurture you and benefit you this month. Okay, so how can you be generous with others this month? Ooh, it looks like you're actually taking more time for yourself. This is like, nope, you don't want to give too much away right now. You really want to just take your time. I'll put this card down. It's kind of scary. But you really just want to kind of tune into your own life, to your own desires and goals, and really keep your focus here. Right, this is looking really good. So this is actually being more conservative with your energy, is how I'm interpreting that. That's really necessary. So be mindful, you know, be generous when it feels good. Don't just say yes to everything and blow your second chakra open. You really want to just keep in mind that you really need to focus on, okay, what am I saying yes to? Does it feel right? Does it feel good? Is it in alignment with me? All of those things are paramount this month. Okay. So the center of the spread, this is like, what are you, this is my first time doing this spread, so bear with me. This is like, what can you recognize in others, and like the beauty this month that comes from your relationships with others. Boom, rest again. So this is like, you're actually admiring other people's ability to take space for themselves, and it's kind of acting as a model for you this month to be a little bit more conservative. You know, that's the big word that's coming up. So let me see. I'm going to clarify a few things here. But it's, what I'm getting is like, this is something where maybe your friend goes up to you and is like, oh, I just went to go get a facial, or I just picked out this book that I really wanted to buy, and you're kind of like, oh, I really want that too. I want that ability to give back to myself and rest. And so it's acting as a model for you to really take that on. Okay, and what's helping your health this month? Whoops, these are upside down. Yeah, so it is walking away from things, like letting go of the habits and all of the stuff that doesn't serve you. I don't read reversals, sorry to disappoint. But this is about like you're stepping away from the things that just don't make you feel good and aren't in alignment. So there is part of that is necessary for your health. Sorry, I am like on fire with this tripod right now. Okay, and then how can you be generous with others? Okay, yeah, so this is absolutely like, pick where you're putting your energy. How much are you giving to yourself? How much are you giving to others? How much are you giving to the work that you do in the world? It's just about figuring out how much of what you want to give to all the different aspects of your life. Okay, and then what else do I want to clarify for you? Let's see what's giving you confidence. We'll clarify that. Yeah, this is you being really organized and taking on that grounded, earthy quality that we see right here. Like what this, because this is what's giving you pride. You know, it goes, you know, hand in hand with like what is increasing your confidence this month. And it's just like, ooh, you've got this in the bag, like really having ownership over yourself and the decisions that you're making, and it's just a really healthy, grounded approach. Okay, so this is like the first quarter, the first week of August, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. It's going to be a little bit more fluid because it is a timeline, so there's no hard boundaries on it. What I'm doing is the Mythological Abstractions is going to be your growth period, so it represents you. The Slutist Tarot is your romantic relationships or, you know, partnership, whether you're coupled or not. And then this is just like an advice card, the Morgan Greer. Okay, so let's start with your growth period. Really hopeful, you're really looking for things to come together. So it looks like this is has to do with the 9 of Pentacles right here. You're just really like, oh, you have this vision for yourself that you can see really clearly, and so you really want everything to fall into place and come together. So the advice for you, own it. Own it, own it, own it. Just have the confidence, have the strength to take actions that push you closer to your goals and your big vision. Man, this is like potent right here. You have major arcana coming through. And in your relationships, okay, so this is, ooh, I don't remember what this is, but this is just like you having a really mature approach to what you're doing. Like your relationships, it's moving beyond this like juvenile kind of puppy love thing, and it's actually shifting into a really mature, grounded, stable, you know, you have more of the Queen of Pentacles approach also within your romantic life, whether you be dating and you having a really clear perspective on what type of partner you want to manifest, or like just the way you're communicating within a relationship is you having a mature position in all of that. Okay, so for the second quarter, again, there's a lot of stuff that you're going to be purging this month. A lot of stuff that doesn't serve you, you're going to be releasing and stepping away from. The advice, work on it. So this, it's like if you see any setbacks with your vision, just keep working. Work, work, work. Get it done. You know, there's bound to be speed bumps. Make sure you're having a sense of humor with the process and just keep working, keep doing what you're doing, and then clean out, you know, as you fine tune everything that's going on, just make sure you clean out wherever necessary. King of Cups. Okay, so this could be you taking on and really owning your emotionality, I guess. You know, you really having a grounded, stable emotional state, or this is your partner really showing up for you and coming into your life in a really big way and just being a huge emotional support for you. So keep that in mind. You know, either look for this within yourself or within your partner. Third quarter growth period. 9 of Pentacles, again, right here. So this is like really where things start to come together. Seeing the reoccurrence of this card is like, oh, it looks like this is when everything comes together. So, I mean, look out for that abundance coming in. Whatever you set your mind to, be really mindful of your manifestations because they come in quickly this month. It happens within a matter of, you know, weeks to a month. So you have a lot going on, a lot shifting. Okay, the advice card. And this is you kind of being your Libra selves. Because you do have that airy, independent thinker. And that's kind of what's helping you. Don't shy away from your independent thinking, your ideas, and your way of doing things. Don't shy away from that. Really own that, and it's going to help you with your manifestations. In your romantic relationship, Ten of Swords. So it looks like this is either a partial grieving process. So I'm not, you know, foretelling a breakup. I mean, it could happen, but that's not really how I'm interpreting this. This is more of like, there's a lot of lessons in balance for you during the third quarter. I don't know where that came from, but that's just what I'm seeing is like, I'm working so hard. I really want all of these things and I want it to come together the way that I want. And so just keep that in mind, that there might be some stuff that you really need to work on in terms of balancing and allocating your energy properly. Don't let yourself get bogged down too much, but it's like maybe you're not able to date as much as you want during this time, or maybe you're not spending as much time with your partner as you want at that time. Just be mindful of that. Or maybe you do have a falling out with someone that you were just kind of dating, you know, messing around with a little bit, and it just kind of doesn't work out, and you kind of have to grieve that and move on. So that's what I'm getting for that. Now let's look at wrapping up the month. Six of Cups. Okay, this is interesting because it's just kind of like you're able to look back on everything that you've accomplished and just feel satisfaction. Okay, and the advice, be open to receiving. Be open to things coming into your life and into your, you know, just your space, and make sure you're taking the opportunities that you're presented. Okay. Ooh. Okay, so this is either reconnection with your partner, so moving out of this grief state. It's either you're presented with a new partnership, which is kind of interesting because I read last month that there was like a new partner coming in. So maybe you have, excuse me, you have like a spell right here where it's not going your way, and then things ramp up again here. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a 3-card pick. Focus on the card that's calling to you. This is the last thing before I wrap up. Sorry, I know this is gonna bug some of you that I'm not like lining them up perfectly or cleaning up after myself, but go ahead and pick the card that's calling to you. Card number 1. The Sun, gorgeous. So that's like bright, vibrant, expansive connection with others, within yourself. Just a really overall good card. It's going to be a powerful month for you. Okay, card number 2. We have the Six of Swords. So it looks like, again, there's some moving away from the things that don't serve you. There you go. There, it clarifies. So it's just kind of cleaning house. And then for card number 3, 9 of Pentacles. Again, we have this for the 3rd time. So the manifestations are going to be really, really, really important if you picked this card. More so than anything else, focus in on your manifestations, what you're cultivating, what you want, what you're aspiring to have. Okay, so that's all I have for you. Thank you so much. If you're interested in a single question reading, they're $10. You can just shoot me an email. I'll put all the details below, and you get like photos of the tarot cards that I pull and energetic color. People have been really, really happy with them. So if you just have a quick question, go ahead and send me an email and I can get that to you. And then let's see, I have also quietly launched a class, which I'm now offering to you. So it is about using your intuition. It's a 6-week course, and we start on July 30th. It will be offered again, but the first round starts on July 30th, and so it's essentially if you feel like your intuition's out of control or you're receiving information but you don't know what to do with it, I'm giving you tools to put a set of reins on it and really own your own intuition, which actually might be good for you this month because that is a theme here. But, you know, email me if you're interested. Let me know. I do have spots open still, so just let me know. And then follow me on Facebook and Instagram. I go live on Facebook every week. On Saturdays, we do live Q&As, and on Sundays, I do readings. And, you know, follow me on Instagram, Onyx Healing, and I will see you next time. Bye.